Hello, collective. How are you? I hope you're doing well. I have a general message for the collective. As most of you already know, we had a Pluto transit into Aquarius on the 19th. So Pluto being in Aquarius is the 11th house. The 11th house represents house of blessings. It's social consciousness, friendships, and collective actions. Within the 11th house, we have two other planets, and that's Saturn and Uranus. Saturn is known for karma and life lessons. So basically, Saturn's there to remind us that every action has a consequence and that, we can choose the consequences we want in our lives, right? So we are essentially responsible for our own karma, whether that's, blessings or if it's a lesson. Sometimes, karma can come in for us and teach us a lesson or provide a blessing. So Uranus it's basically a cosmic wake-up call, the aha moment, or, oh, now I get it, or starting to realize it, starting to wake up to this. It's breaking free from, patterns and being able to embrace change. So one thing, we can always guarantee is that there's always going to be change, and we're best to learn from it and kind of go with the flow. I noticed today, when I was walking my dog, there was a tree and half of the tree was missing its leaves, right? So we are here in the northern hemisphere, we are in fall. And of course, the leaves will come off of the trees. However, this one tree only was missing pretty much half of the leaves. So when I looked at it, it reminded me almost, the first thought I had in my head was yin yang, masculine and feminine energy. And so each of us has masculine and feminine energy in us. Some of us have more masculine, some of us have more feminine. And, it's ideal to be balanced between both of the energies. So if you're more masculine energy, you're going to be more logical. You're going to be more confident. You're going to be more focused, strong, and you're going to be stable, clear, assertive, and goal-driven. The feminine energy in us is our intuition. It's, us being generous. It's us being nurturing. Also our creativity. Collaborative, caring, receptive, and grateful, right? So if you can combine the yin and the yang, the masculine and feminine properly, then you feel more whole and you're able to grow as an individual. So I feel that the overall collective is, if you're more in your masculine energy, and that's more of the energy you're currently in or you have been in for some time, now you're going to start looking into your feminine energy and vice versa. So some of us, if we are too much in our feminine energy, we need to get more into our masculine at times, right? the one card that came out for, this yin yang energy and vision I was seeing from the tree, we received the card of know thyself. How appropriate, right? So, for instance, I know I have a lot of masculine energy in me, but over the past few years, I've really been getting more into my feminine energy, hence why I'm here on YouTube and doing readings, tapping more into my intuitive side, right? Getting creative and trying to be more collaborative with, people out who watch YouTube videos. So here with knowing thyself, it is a bit of the awakening too, right? Awakening to who am I? What do I like? What do I don't like? Where am I going? Where have I been? Where do I, don't want to go? Basically you're getting enlightenment and understanding yourself. So this is a time that the collective is, as you can see, this silhouette of this person, their arms are opening up into the light. And so they're like, okay, I'm opening up to who I am, what it is that I want. Where am I going? Who do I want to collaborate with? Who do I want to be with? Who do I not want to be with? What job do I want to do? What job do I don't want to do? Where do I want to live? What kind of house do I want? What makes me happy? What makes me sad? It's just knowing you. Now, from the other deck, the other two cards that came out was the Magician, right? The Magician in the Mirror and the Door to Romance. So the Magician, card 53, the Magician has, fire and water in each hand. So it's having the passion and the reflection of the water. So basically what it is that you manifest, what it is that you want, it starts internally, right? Being able to manifest what you want starts internally. And then when you manifest internally with the intention, then it goes outside of you, right? So then other people see it. Other people pick up on your energy and your vibes. The universe picks up on it and then wants to provide to you what it is that you want, your intentions. And it looks to me like with the Door to Romance, now this isn't necessarily just romantic partners. It can also be just wanting more love in your life, more compassion, right? You want people around you to get along. Most of you, could very well be you're ready for romance. As you can see in the card, there's a heart that is in a bird cage. And then behind that is the door that's opening. And I think that during this time, because you're starting to know yourself, when you know yourself, then you can properly manifest, right? If you don't know yourself, your manifestations can be confusing. The universe isn't going to know what to hand you. So if you truly know yourself, you truly know what it is that you want. The universe can say, all right, I can work with you. I can hand you over an opportunity for something you may want. And it will be up to you to have the free will to accept that blessing or not. And I feel some of you are just really wanting to open yourselves up to more people in your life, more compassion, being able to, collaborate and communicate with, and to be around and to feel happy around. Some of you, yes, could very well be just strictly, you're manifesting in the partner that matches you because you now know who you are. So let's pull some extra cards on this. So tell us more, Spirit, about this. Tell us more about the collective. What do we need to know? About this knowing thyself and romance. Oh, first card out. So we've got the Hierophant. So this can very well be a higher level of commitment. Can be engagement, can be marriage, can be just, like I said, just connecting with somebody on a more serious level. The Knight of Wands, there's the passion. Having the passion and energy to be adventurous and go out and seek what it is that you want. Taurus energy. The World. Yeah. So everything that you are working towards and for is going to lead you to your success. So this may have been a long time coming for you. Could have been a year for some of you, where you've been working on yourself, trying to understand who you are and what it is that you want. What kind of energy do you want to put into something? And, now it's going to start paying off because the universe is now opening the door up for you for romance. So the universe won't open it up if you're not ready, right? So if you don't know yourself, you've just come out of a bad relationship, the universe isn't going to hand you something that can balance with you if you're not ready. Now, you can have other opportunities, but those opportunities would end up being, the same situation you dealt with before, just in a different body, right? It'll just be a different person. It won't be an actual blessing opportunity from the universe, because the universe sees you're not ready. So if you're not able to not jump into a relationship, right? So if you can avoid jumping into a relationship after getting out of a bad one, then that means you're sitting and you're doing your work. And yeah, okay. So here we have the Six of Cups. So this is telling me that, and we are in Mercury retrograde. And I know we all say, oh, all the exes are coming back. This is a bad thing. Well, for this particular retrograde, however, yeah, there could be some exes coming back. But it's not necessarily a bad thing. This could very well be a renewal from somebody from the past that you've had good memories with, right? There's been some good memories. It hasn't all been bad. It just maybe didn't work out for, one reason or another, but primarily because you didn't know yourself. So you weren't ready for that person during that specific time in your life. And so it may not have been a bad thing, right? If it was, now, if any of you are dealing, with it was a really toxic situation, they were abusive, they did something that you absolutely could not, get over. You've lost trust. And it was a trust that is not repairable, right? Sometimes trust can be repairable if the person comes back and they're able to show you that they've changed. So what do I mean by that? They're consistent. So if they say, if you live together, they're always going to come home. Okay? I'm not going to say specific times, but they're always going to come home. There's not going to be a night that they don't come home, or they just ghost you, leave you on red, and they stay out for the night, if that's something that they did in the past, right? So they'll always come home. Or they're always going to be willing to reassure you of how they feel about you. Not obsessively, but they're not going to forget to once in a while say, hey, I'm thinking about you. I love you. I miss you. They're going to be consistent in those types of manners. And so this could very well be somebody from your past that's coming back that is ready to show you that they are ready to kind of get a little bit more serious with you. And it could also be because you know yourself too. It takes two, right? It takes two to come together. It takes two to break up. Okay? It takes two. So by you knowing yourself and them understanding themselves, then you're able to manifest each other back in. Now, I don't know if you know that you're manifesting somebody from the past back in. You may not even be aware of this. I don't know. It could be a complete surprise to you. But here's the thing. If this person is consistent, like I said, in showing you that they love you, care about you, that they're not going to leave you hanging, they're not going to abandon you, not show you obsessively. We don't want to get into that. But as long as they're taking the right steps forward, then yes, this could very well be time for you two to come into a connection romantically at this point. Yeah, see, here we go. We've got the Death card, we've got the Page of Swords, and we've got the Chariot. Right. So the Death card here is, transformation. Ending an old you, ending an old cycle, ending an old way of doing things. Scorpio energy. So we've got Scorpio energy, Capricorn energy, Taurus energy, heavy on the Scorpio, the Page of Swords. So this is learning from your transformations, right? Learning again about thyself. Who are you? And then the Chariot is taking the steps to move forward, knowing what direction you're going, knowing who you are, getting into the car and saying, I know I'm coming to see you, right? Being balanced. Yeah. And it's a fast moving energy as well. The Chariot is Cancer energy. So someone's taken the time to learn about their transformation, learn about what needs to end in their life, what needs to be let go of, so something new can happen, right? The renew of romance with the Six of Cups, having memories and nostalgia. Okay? Yeah, so Scorpio again, Cancer. We've got a little bit of air. We've got Taurus. Yeah, Cancer energy again. We've got the Two of Cups. See, so here's the union okay, of two people coming together in a partnership, showing each other love, balance, showing that they have mutual attraction, all right? There's harmony now, or there will be harmony. Equality. Like I was saying, you both had to do some type of transformation in knowing who you were to be open to love. So there's the partnership. Cancer again. A lot of water energy here. Oh my, Ace of Wands. So there's a lot of passion between you two, for sure. Very passionate towards each other. Yeah, somebody's ready to, start over with some passion. The Fool, here we go, yes. Aries energy, ready to take a leap of faith into actually having a romance. So there may have been maybe too much passion at one point and not enough true romance. It may have been just a passionate connection in the past. And now here's the opportunity to renew this, right? Take that leap of faith. Let me, jump off that cliff and take a chance on the actual romantic part of this connection between the two of you. Both of you learning to fly together, right? Could be uncharted territory for the both of you if you were not in a romance before and it was just strictly passion. And so this renewal, again, you just need to make sure that both of you are consistent in showing each other that you've done some work and you've had some transformation. And it doesn't end there. That transformation and the work continues. But as long as you've started the work, you could very well come together and try to take a go at it. As long as you've done some work, right? The first part is recognizing, see, there's the 10 of Cups, right? That's all of it right there. You too, and that's Pisces energy. So the both of you are actually at a point, I have chills, to go to a more serious connection than you did before, right? I think maybe both of you had your hearts locked in a cage here, and the door's been open, but it was, are you going to set your heart free, right? To be the Fool and take that leap of faith into a real connection, give it a real go, this is feeling belonged. This is a blessing. I feel you two are a blessing to each other. And we are in a time of Pluto and Aquarius. Like I said, the 11th house is the house of blessings. And so, the karma from Saturn, that's every consequence Every action has a consequence, right? And it's what's the action you're going to take? Are you going to take the action towards each other and make a go at this, right? To see if you two can be each other's 10 of cups, right? That's all emotional fulfillment. There's a lot of water here. There's passion, but there's also a lot of water, and that's the emotions, and that's the relationship. It's not, like I was saying, I think there was a lot of passion. I think that part was very easy, but it was getting past the passion into the actual emotions. And there's a boatload of, cups here, right? And there's the transformation, the chariot, water energy, Cancer energy, Scorpio energy. Six of Cups. So this can very well be a successful partnership if you two are manifesting each other in. Now, you can't manifest against somebody's free will. It would need to be the both of you. But I do feel that with the Two of Cups and the Ten of Cups, that this is a blessed connection, right? The house of blessings. And this can be very well a harmonious connection. It's just a matter of if you two are going to make a go at it. So this is kind of like the quick little message I have for you. But like I said, I just, between Pluto, transitioning into Aquarius, it was hard for me to kind of like settle in with any one energy because there was so many different energies I was feeling. It was just totally difficult for me. But like I said, I'm starting to settle in to the change of Pluto a little bit. But it's been a shock since like the 19th. And where are we at now? So where are we? The 27th? Is that where we are? Yeah. So it's taken me about a week to get adjusted to the energy because I was getting all kinds of messages, but I was getting kind of blocked. I could only get so far with those messages before my mind was like getting another message, going another route. And it was too confusing for me. And so I was not able to come on and try and do any kind of readings because it was just a jumbled mess of too much energy. And, in order to do a reading, you kind of need to narrow it down to something. So I was glad that I finally got a sign today with the tree and, looking like the yin yang, the masculine and feminine. So this could very well be, the masculine and feminine coming together and learning to work together with each other's energies, and being able to, and like I was saying, one needed to get more in masculine energy and the other needed to get more in feminine in order for you to be able to have a go at coming together and knowing who the heck you are, right? And understanding who you are. And then that's where the manifestations come in. The universe is like, okay, I'm going to hand this over. Now it's up to you two, right? Are you going to make it work? I don't know. It'll be up to you. Let me know. So much love. Hit the like button. Drop a comment. And I will talk to you soon. And have a wonderful Thanksgiving holiday.